So in the beginning, when I started with my Scentsy business, I was really excited. So I was posting all the time on Facebook and in emails and talking about Scentsy a lot around my family. And I remember this one time, I think it was about Christmas time, so I had only been a consultant for a few weeks. And I remember my dad said to me, "Ease up on the Scentsy, would you?" And that kind of hurt my feelings because I had never been so excited about something. I'd never been, passionate about a job before. Now, a few years later, and he's one of my biggest supporters. He has said how proud he is of me and the business that I've built and how I've come out of my shell. He sees that I'm more confident, that my business has done some really awesome things for me and my family and provided us with some really great opportunities. And I'm sure that he feels bad that he said that back when. But it's funny because my dad has actually become somebody that I like to talk to about my business because he's got a kind of different perspective. He's one of these old school guys who has worked in IT for 40 years in various roles, and he has sat in a lot of sales meetings. So he's got some interesting, just different perspective on how sales works. And one day he and I got to talking a bit, and he was telling me a story about being in on one of these sales meetings. And, he's not typical salesman. He's an IT, remember. So everybody was sitting around this boardroom table, and, the client was in the meeting, and the, bigwigs and the management and everything were in the meeting. And I guess at one point my dad, who wasn't even a member of the sales team, just kind of sat up and said, "Well, what do you think, guys? Are we going to do this deal?" He came out and he asked, and he said there was this really awkward moment in the room because the management people, the team that was there at the meeting, were like, "This is not how we do things." Even the sales guys who were in on the meeting were nervous because they hadn't got up the, gumption to come out and ask. And well, lo and behold, surprise, surprise, they got the deal. And having a conversation with the client later on, my dad told me that they really liked his style. They liked that he was sort of forthcoming, and sometimes all you need is for someone to ask the question. You're not going to make the sale. You're definitely going to get a no until you give your customer or your prospective team member or your possible hostess the opportunity to say yes. So I want to just use that little story as a way to show you that sometimes all you have to do is ask. So it's really great for us to plant seeds and to hint around and to just give people the idea and share with them how Scentsy has been successful for us, or what has worked for us, or how it's been great for us. But you also can't be afraid to ask for the booking, or ask for the sale, or ask someone to join your team. So for example, you might say to that person, "I think you'd be a really great Scentsy consultant." And they might say, "Yeah, maybe, But if you don't come right out and ask them, "Would you like to join my Scentsy team? I would really love to work with you, and I can show you how to do what I have done too." That's giving that prospective team member the opportunity to say yes. "Yes, I will. Yes, I will join your team. Yeah, let me give that a try. Let's work together and see how much fun we can have together." Another really quick example, and this is a really small scale one, but yesterday I handed out some orders to my customers, and I had put some samples in there. You saw my picture here in Facebook, and the one customer, as soon as she got her order home, she messaged me and said, "I'm already warming this scent and I love it. I need to order some." So I came right out and said to her, "Oh, that's so great. I'm glad you love it. It's called Amazon Rain. How many would you like me to order for you?" So rather than just assume she wanted 1 bar or 2 bars, that turned into her ordering a 6-pack of bars. And all I had to do is actually ask for the sale. So let's think of an example for booking. You're talking to a customer, you're talking to a friend who's got, their eye on a diffuser. "Oh, it's kind of expensive though." Well, you know what? Our diffuser is amazing. It comes with a lifetime limited warranty, and our hostesses get it for half price with a qualifying party. When do you want to have a party and get your diffuser for half price? And of course, you're going to say this in the style and language that is comfortable for you, but rather than just, letting them know, oh yeah, our hostesses get them half price, come right out and ask, what date works for you? Let's just get this done, girl. I know you've had your eye on that diffuser for a year. Like, this is silly. Let's just make it happen for you. So I just want to encourage you, don't be afraid to turn those hints and seed planting habits into asking for the sale, ask for the booking, ask for the team member. If you have a story that you want to share with us that goes along with this, please add it in the thread below, and we will rejoice. We will congratulate you. We will share your joy in having some success when you are a little bit more assertive and a little bit more excited about coming right out and asking for that sale, that booking, or that team member.